We're going to take 2 minutes and go through how we produce that track record. We're on an Azure VM, and we have a version of PairTrade Finder UA3 version 3.1 that was running. All the signals have been disabled at this point because we closed out this account on August 13th. But these were the pairs that were running, and these are updating as of today's date. They're just not sending signals. And what you can see here is that we had 133 pairs calling signals, and this PairTrade Finder instance was linked and is linked to, this is our paper trading account right here. So what happened? Well, we did that from January 1st, and we have logged all of those trades in our pair trading journal. You can see that here, all of the different trades going back all the way to January 1st. And you can see every single leg and layer was recorded. So the date, the industry, the ticker, the quantity, the price, what its value is, both on the long and short leg, then the exits of the long and short on whichever date, the profit loss, the commission, and the net profit. When we go into a final reckoning, instead of having to record the borrow fee and the interest charge for every single position, we just aggregate them on a month-end basis. So you have broker net interest earned, and you can see that we have positive carry if we are not overly levered, and you have net dividends earned and stock borrow fees. Let's take some time now and go to the results of all of that trading. And we're going to go into the paper account at Interactive Brokers, and we're going to look at what the results were of all of those trades you saw in the trading journal. So from December 31st until we closed everything out on August 13th, you can see the performance. Here you have it. Let's go up a little further. So the S&P 500 did 10.7. The First Trust Long Short ETF did 3.2. And our paper trading account with all of those trades, 432 closed trades, did 17.49%. Here's your cumulative benchmark comparison. The blue line is us. The green line is the S&P 500. And the yellow line is the FTLS. What you can see here, which is so important about this system, is when there's a market crash, as you see here, very extended drawdown, we did not experience that. We had some bad days here, but the bad days relative to the FTLS or SPY were de minimis. And we have periods where we draw down slowly when things aren't going particularly well for StatArb, but these are usually rapidly made up when a lot of our trades that have been waiting finally come good. And that's what you see here. So that is a quick example of how we do pair trading StatArb. Before I go, there's one more thing I'd like to show you, and we're doing a promo right now, the autumn super sale for our top 50. And for example, some of these are in the top 50. Let's take MZTI SJM. And you can see that these pairs are just consistently generating trades, which are profitable. We have a win rate of about 71%. And here's an example. This top 50 was put together at the beginning of last week and sent out to our subscribers. Here's a trade that entered last Tuesday and then exited 2 days ago. And we see this is on 25,000 a leg. It was one layer and it made $1,600. So about 300 if you were trading on the 5,000 a leg that the top 50 automatically load with. That's a quick example of one of our top 50 and how we trade StatArb equities on a VM with PairTrade Finder, Interactive Brokers real-time data, no filtering, every trade logged, and the track record results from that you can see here since the beginning of the year. Happy trading, everyone.